The story you're about to hear is based on publicly available news reports and media coverage of a real criminal case. While we have made every effort to present the facts accurately, please understand that this is a retelling for educational and informational purposes. Listener discretion is advised. March 2025. Meerut, Uttar Pradesh, a city of nearly 4 million people, where life moves at its own chaotic pace. But in one quiet neighborhood, something sinister was unfolding behind closed doors. A crime so shocking that it would send ripples across all of India, turning an ordinary household object into a symbol of horror. This is the story of the Blue Drum murder. Saurabh Rajput was 29 years old, a merchant navy officer with a promising career. He had spent years working overseas, sailing across distant waters, sending money home to support his family. By all accounts, he was a dedicated husband and father. In 2016, he married Muskan Rastogi. They had a daughter together. Life seemed normal, hopeful even, but beneath the surface, something was rotting. Saurabh had made a decision that would unknowingly seal his fate. He left his job, his life at sea, to spend more time with Muskan. He wanted to be present, to be a good husband, a good father. But this decision created tension. His family disapproved. The couple eventually moved out, renting their own place. And that's when Muskan met Sahil Shukla. 27-year-old Sahil Shukla wasn't just a casual acquaintance. He became Muskan's lover. And according to investigators, she had been planning for months, planning to eliminate the one obstacle standing between her and the life she wanted with Sahil. Saurabh knew, or at least he suspected. Friends say he was aware of the affair, but he stayed. Perhaps he hoped things would change. Perhaps he didn't realize just how far Muskan was willing to go. In February 2025, Saurabh returned from London. He had rejoined work, spent time abroad, and was now coming home for his daughter's birthday on February 24. A father returning to celebrate with his child. He had 10 days left to live. The night of March 3rd, 2025. Saurabh ate dinner at home with his wife. But this wasn't just any meal. Muskan had laced his food with sedatives. As the drugs took effect, Saurabh grew drowsy, disoriented. He went to bed, unaware that he would never wake up. While he slept, Sahil Shukla entered the house. Together, Muskan and Sahil stabbed Saurabh in the chest. The merchant navy officer who had crossed oceans died in his own bedroom, betrayed by the woman he had sacrificed everything for. But the horror didn't end there. They dismembered his body, 15 pieces, methodically cut apart, as if he were nothing more than an object to be disposed of. They stuffed the remains into a large blue plastic drum, the kind you'd find in any Indian household, used for storing water. Then came the cement, bags of it, mixed with sand, poured over the body parts until the drum was sealed tight. A tomb of plastic and concrete. They thought they had committed the perfect crime. But murder has a way of revealing itself. Days passed. A foul smell began to seep from the drum. Neighbors noticed, questions were asked, and slowly, the truth began to unravel. It wasn't just the smell. Muskan's own daughter, Saurabh's little girl, became an unwitting witness. In her innocent way, she had seen things, said things. Children notice more than we think. On March 22nd, police arrested Muskan Rastogi and Sahil Shukla. During interrogation, the full scope of their crime came to light. Muskan confessed. She admitted she had been planning this for a long time. She wanted Saurabh out of the way. She wanted to be with Sahil. When investigators opened that blue drum, they found exactly what the accused had described. 15 pieces of a human being, entombed in cement. The case exploded across Indian media. The Blue Drum murder became a national sensation. But what happened next was perhaps even more disturbing. Social media lit up. Not with sympathy, but with memes. Dark jokes about blue drums, videos of men running away from women carrying blue containers. It became a cultural phenomenon, a macabre inside joke that spread like wildfire across platforms like X, Instagram, and Facebook. Some found the humor cathartic. Others were outraged. How could people laugh at such brutality? How could a man's gruesome death become entertainment? The blue drum itself became infamous. In Meerut, drum vendors reported a collapse in sales. Shop owners began demanding ID proof from anyone buying a blue drum. Juice sellers replaced their blue containers with white ones. One man even filed a police complaint after his wife threatened to cut him into pieces and put him in a drum during an argument. When the accused were presented in court, emotions boiled over. Lawyers physically attacked them. Muskan's own parents disowned her, demanding the death penalty for both killers. But perhaps the most heartbreaking detail is this. Saurabh Rajput's daughter lost both parents that night. Her father was murdered. Her mother became a murderer. The Blue Drum murder isn't just a story about a crime. It's about betrayal at its most intimate, about trust shattered in the cruelest way possible, about how someone you love, someone you've built a life with, can become the architect of your destruction. If you found this story gripping, you're not alone. The world is full of true crime cases that defy imagination, stories of mystery, betrayal, and justice that continue to haunt us long after they've left the headlines, and we're here to bring them to you. So if you want to hear more cases like this one, if you're fascinated by the dark corners of human nature and the pursuit of justice, then hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Drop a comment below and let us know. What case would you like us to cover next? What mysteries keep you up at night? Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep seeking the truth.